So if you visit the market, you will notice there are two kinds of sellers. There's one who has the products neatly and properly branded and arranged. The store is looking nice, everything is looking nice. And there's this other guy who sells by the roadside with flies around the product, everything looking tacky. You would think that because this guy is on the by the roadside, he's going to sell more, but that's a lie. The person who actually sells more at the end of the day is the guy with a neat, nice shop. His products are even more expensive, but he gets to sell more. Now, if we say that both products are the same, what then is the buyer buying? By the end of this video, you get to know what. And before we begin, my name is David Igason, and I'm currently on a 365 days content challenge where I'm studying every book on marketing and sales to help business owners build their global brands. All I need you to do right now is to subscribe to this channel and click on the oh, all I need to do right now is subscribe to this channel and drop a comment that says today I'm one step closer to building a global brand. Okay, so if we say that the customers are particularly paying for the product, why exactly is the person in a neat, nice shop outselling the person by the roadside in a taxi shop? What exactly is the buyer buying? And by the end of this video, you know how all of this would concern your business. All right, so you've heard that the secret to getting more customers is actually creating either a better product, a cheaper product, or a product with more features. But you'd have known that most times it's not really about the product in itself. It's really about the perception about that product. Another example is this. If you say you can cook jollof rice, you are one of the best jollof rice maker in the world. But right from outside your shop, we see a faded sign. The sign is faded. The shop, the chairs are broken. The everywhere is dirty. By the time I want to eat your jollof rice, my mind is destroyed about that jollof rice already. I would definitely think that that jollof rice did not taste nice. Matter how good it tastes, I would think that jollof rice. Now, this is because everything in marketing is a game of perception, not really reality, because there's nothing real in marketing. Everything is a play of the perception that people want you to play into. So most people believe that because they have a better product, they should sell out more. But the truth is that customers don't really buy the product, they buy the perception of the product. And there are 2 points I would use to explain that. Number one is marketing is a game of perception. The bottled water that is sold for 200 naira in Lagos traffic is the same bottled water that is sold for probably 1,000 naira in some hotels. The exact same product, but just different perceptions and different environments. Number two is that there's something we call second hand perception. What that means is that the everybody knows cliche that's attached to a product. For instance, even though Nigerian made shoes are of more quality than many imported shoes, everybody believes that imported shoes are better. It becomes the everybody knows perception for shoes. So instead of you buying a Nigerian made shoe from a high end shoemaker in Nigeria, you prefer buying Italian shoes because of the perception that has been sold to you over time. Do you understand this? So now you might be wondering, how do you build the right perception for your business? Very easy. Number one is that you need to do what we call a perception audit. What I mean by that is that you take your business and you ask your 5 top customers, number one, Number two, five of your friends or people close to you who can tell the truth, and ask them what is the perception you have about this business. Now, if their perception is in accordance to what you want people to believe about your business, you don't need to make any changes. But if their perception is actually wrong, then you need to make some changes. And that leads me to second point. Number two, you need to upgrade how your business looks. Now, if you've noticed that the perception people have about your business is not in accordance to what you want them to believe, then this is the best time for rebranding so that you can create the right perception for yourself in the marketplace. Right. Then number three is that you need to create what we call social proof. So what social proof does is that it helps you create the everybody knows effect. The more social proof you have, that's testimonials about people who have used and tested your product. So these testimonials is what we would use to create social proof, and this social proof creates what we call the everybody knows effect for your brand. All right. So right now, I will need you to stop asking how you can make your product better because nobody actually cares. So far your product is working and it's not a scam, nobody really cares. What you should be worried about is how can you make the perception in the minds of the people stronger. Because in marketing, there is no reality. It is basically a game of perception. Hope you've learned something. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.